love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home.
I'm drank up and I'm banked up and I'm faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevate it. I'm drank up and I'm danked up and I'm faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevate it,
I came over, I ain't sober, I'm still drunk, that's hangover. Might run it back when this page over. You the best thing I done slaved over. Gon' arch you back and been way over. It's overdue for that understressing. Over him, now you underdressing. Call me up and I come finessing. Like, ooh, we shot it, what it do, what it don't. Baby, you a queen, you can move how you want. You was rocking with me when I couldn't stay afloat. They ain't never saying nothing wavy to a boat. Like, eyes up, look at me, now I'm the captain. Brought the camera, time for action. Split the legs just like a fraction. Tuck the napkin, time for snacking. You a mother meal. Tell me that it's mine, baby, tell me that it's real. Hit it to the max, well, tell me how it feel. It's gonna be a minute, cause I'm in it for the thrill. Make her feel like heaven, she gon' put me in the wheel. And willingly, I wanna do anything she wanna do. I ain't even wanna boo, but this is what the karma do. It's hard to be apart from you, cause ooh, I
love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home. You love it when I get so high and drop that thing so low. Make you sit right here. Now you can't go back home.
I'm drank up and I'm danked up and I'm faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevate it. I'm drank up and I'm danked up and I'm faded. You bend it down and you poke it up and you elevate it, you elevate it, you.
tight, twisted around your finger like a piece of string. I'm winded, chasing after your ghost is real exhausting. I'm in love, but I don't think it's what I thought it was supposed to be. Love story, no guts and no glory. How did I get so dizzy thinking of you? I don't usually get like this. It's something about you I miss. Could it be we never had that kiss? Well, I don't usually get like this. 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 Reminded of how I met you, tried to catch you falling. Instead I fell off myself and I just can't stop falling. These wings are gonna flap for me if I keep waiting. Keep waiting, keep waiting, keep waiting, keep waiting. How did I get so dizzy thinking of you? I don't usually get like this. I don't get like it's something about you I miss. Could it be we never had that kiss? I just wanna kiss you. Well, I don't usually get like this. Get like this. Get like this. No. Me not, this bouquet is all I got. I'm dreaming, or could it be a future for you and me? She loves me, I know it's true, or maybe I'm the fool for you. I don't usually get like this. It's something about you I miss. Could it be we never had that kiss? Yeah, I don't usually get like this. Get like this. Oh, get like this. No, get like this.
Feel like falling deeper. Cold nights 난 너무 싫어. 기다리기에는 너무 길어. 줬던 내 사랑이 식어. 기대만 하는 것도 난 힘들어. No, I can't, just can't. 가져 내 맘을, 놔줘 내 가슴을 다 바쳐 사랑하기에. 자신이 너무 걱정돼 바보 같은 생각이야. 알아 멍청해. 상상만으로도 좋은 상상만으로도 힘든 이중적인 면을 가지고 있어. 사랑이라는 걸. Can't you come with me? Can't you hold my hand and leave? 근데 있잖아 너라면 다를까 생각이 들어. 가는 방향이 어딘지 서로 궁금해져 버려 애써 맘 졸여 하늘만 보면서 언제쯤 알게 될까 너도 나와 같은 생각을 하고 있을까 한참을 멍하니 보다 보니 살짝 어두워진 색깔 불그스름 안 노을의 때깔 상상만으로도 좋은 상상만으로도 힘든 이중적인 면을
You broke my heart a million times. Can't count the times I made you cry. Oh, we're such a mess now, and we're burning out. I get so sad at the thought of losing you. I'm losing you. I can't bear the thought of losing you. I'm losing you. You're still perfect as the day goes by.
Mic check, 1, 2.
Even the worst ones hate, they make me smile. I stopped the world.
What up, She?
if it would give us time.
Hey, Lakeisha.
Yeah, to work things out.
How you doing,
To
love?
work things out.
Let's read this book.
To work things out. To work things
What up,
out.
Thomas?
Yeah, yeah. To work things out. To work things out.
Sorry for the tardiness. I had a meeting today. My assistant didn't put it on my calendar, and I had to tell them that they had to wait. They sitting in my lobby now, waiting to continue the meeting. But I told them I gotta read.
Whatever I say,
Don't worry, I'll get on my
let
assistant.
me go. I know you're angry, babe, and I am cold.
Security boss, how you doing, love? Hope everybody's subscribed to Security Boss Unsolicited. She's always supported me for the last 2 years. A friend of the family. Let's go. Bring up the camera. There we go.
You're still perfect as the day goes by. Even
Guys, we're gonna read a little bit today. We're gonna read fast and get out of here. I got some people waiting in my lobby. Don't want to keep it too long. Thomas, you in the West Coast? What's up, bro? We are reading a book called How to Destroy a Man Now. Why would anybody want to destroy a man? Why would anybody want to destroy me? What have we done to you? What have we done to you? All right. I think we're good to go. Screen is up. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Rich People Read, where we read a book a month to instruct you in the ways of the successful through the power of reading. We are currently reading a book right now called How to Destroy a Man Now. This book was written under a pseudonym. She didn't want to give her real name. The book is free if you guys want to go get the full copy, the PDF, so you can read it for yourself. You can. This book was designed and created to teach women how to ruin men. This book, hey, LaRonda, it's good to see you again. This book, oh, you in the ATL, Thomas? Okay, that's what's up. But you from LA, always from LA. This book was designed to just help women destroy their man. Why would we read a book like that on a male advocate channel? The reason why is because I want men to know what women are being taught, what women some are thinking, not women at all. In fact, not even most. In my opinion, I am of the opinion that most women are good. Just like I'm of the opinion that most police officers are good. But there's bad apples out there and they spoil the bunch. There are bad apples out there and they spoil the bunch. They are the loud minority. And we have to combat against women who want to destroy men now. And so this book, we're reading it here on the Rich People Read channel because we want to educate men on what to look out for, want to teach them what to pay attention to, teach them what to protect. As Coach Greg Adams says, protect your meat, your money, energy, attention, and time. And if you leave it up to some women, man, some women, a very small few of them, they will destroy you if they can, brothers. And you need to know which ones to look out for and which one's not. A pretty face and a fat ass is not it. The Rich People Read podcast is a podcast that we do every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And we read a book a month to instruct you in the ways of the successful through the power of reading. I don't know anybody that's rich that don't read. And so if you hang out with us, we read one book a month. If I read to you and you listen while you're doing whatever else you're doing, you effectively have read this book. This is no different than an audio book. It's no different than Audible or getting an audio book at Kindle or at, iPad books. It's just that I take the time to read it for you, add a little bit of context, and then we're done. And we typically do one or a couple chapters per day, and then we're done for the month. And so I don't know what book number we're on. I think we've read about 10, 12 so far. But right now we're knocking out this one. How to Destroy a Man. Description is as follows. As women, this is what she wrote to women. This is what she wanted women to understand. As women, we have been oppressed by men's physical advantages over us since the beginning of humankind. But now in today's modern societies, the tables are finally turning, she tells them. Especially with the advent of the internet and social media and the economy's transition from manufacturing to information, women are leveraging their natural advantages, example, social skills, emotional intelligence, and communication, to gain power. You've probably utilized these advantages to some degree already in one form or another. For example, as a child in school, I recall the boys using physical strength and aggression, punching, to bully the girls. That was their power. Girls, on the other hand, use communication and accusation, like spreading rumors, to undermine the boys. This is our power. This is what she wanted women to understand, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, that's just crazy as fuck to me. Can you imagine a book out there called How to Destroy Women? How to kill, how to hurt, how to defame women. This is a strategy, brothers, that you need to use so you can hurt women. Imagine somebody wrote a book titled How to Destroy Women. And people call me crazy. People call us crazy over here in the manosphere. They call us crazy when we say, what are y'all doing, ladies? I can't think of, if there was a book like that, I would denounce it so fast, man. I would say, what the fuck is wrong with you? I would denounce any man that is categorically, systematically out there to destroy women. They have no place in our society. And likewise, women like this that wrote this book have no place in our society, man. But you guys got to read it, fellas. You got to read this stuff so you understand what weapons are being used and formed against you. All right, let's move to the read screen. We are on chapter 2 on How to Destroy Man. Because this is a PDF, the screen is not full. You can notice that it's a little small. Bear with me, man. Just listen to me. Turn your headphones on. Turn your volumes up, put your headphones on, put your earbuds in, and let's get ready to read. Make sure everybody please type salute in the chat so you can be a winner at the end for the giveaway. You know, we do a giveaway on every live show that I do. The products are, you getting a gift certificate at shannonrawls.com. You guys remember last time it was Bars Raw. I still have my Bars Raw brand, but I'm partnering. That brand is so large on Facebook that I'm creating that specifically for music. It's a whole, anyways, the gift certificates are now, and most of the products, in fact, most of all the t-shirt, hat, and hoodie products have been moved over to Shannon Rawls brand. Bars Raw is strictly Bars Raw in and of itself. It's a standalone brand, and I'm partnering with somebody to do wonderful things for that. I'm going to make the announcement on that when it's ready, including its podcast and its Freestyle Fridays and its artist development that we're doing out here in Los Angeles for Bars Raw, and potential record label for Bars Raw. And then, of course, there's Shannon Rawls brand, which has always been there. You guys can always see all my merch and everything over at shannonrawls.com. Also, if you're interested in joining the Army, you could become a soldier right here at YouTube by joining the YouTube channel. You can become a cadet over at Instagram by subscribing to me over at Instagram. I think right now it's a special 50 cents a month. The max price is $1 a month, so you're paying max $12 a year. Shout out to everybody that subscribed to me over at Instagram, all the cadets. And then, of course, the Officers Club, which is coming soon at srarmy.com. srarmy.com. That is our mastermind group, and that's going to be for those high-level thinking people that want to get money. All right, let's go. I appreciate you guys being here. Making sure everybody types salute, and it is working. Lakeisha just typed salute, so she's in for the running. All right, let's continue. Chapter 2 of How to Destroy a Man Now, the D.A.M.N online method. With fundamentals as our foundation, this is what she reads to women. This is what she's teaching women on how to destroy men on the internet. She says, with the fundamentals as our foundation, we can now shift our focus to tools and methods. The technique outlined in this chapter, called the D.A.M.N online method, is so easy to do, yet so powerful that it's truly phenomenal. Allow me to illustrate with the following vignette. It's Valentine's Day, early morning. Sam Mann awakes abruptly to his cell phone ringing at his bedside. Normally, he'd ignore such an early phone call, but his phone rings incessantly. Knowing that people rarely blow up his phone with good news, especially before dawn, Sam braces himself for an emergency and answers the phone call. What happens next, however, is something he could have never imagined. Hello, this is Sam. Hi, Sam. This is Sarah. Sam is a seasoned business consultant, and Sarah's company is his biggest client. Oh, hi, Sarah. What can I do for you? With a gasp, Sarah exclaims, "You haven't seen what's on the internet about you?" Sam has no idea what she's talking about. You see, Sarah explains that her company received an anonymous email through their website's Contact Us page, accusing Sam Mann of being a woman-beating alcoholic, drug-addicted alcoholic, and rapist, among other similar things. The email also instructed the company to Google Samuel Mann, MBA, to see it's true. Blindsided and still on the call with Sarah, Sam reaches for his laptop and Googles his own name, Samuel Mann, MBA, business consultant. He is shocked at what he sees. His LinkedIn profile, and we should all have a LinkedIn profile, right? If you don't know what LinkedIn is, it's a social media app that's tailored and curtailed for business applications and business connections only. If you guys haven't found me on LinkedIn, please find me. I have thousands of connections over there. My name's Shannon Rawls over at LinkedIn. Sam's LinkedIn profile promoting his business credentials and accomplishments no longer appear at the top of Google's search results. Instead, there is a post on a website called Cheater Report with the headline, Samuel Mann, MBA, is a woman-beating alcoholic business consultant. Immediately below that search result is another listing on a website called Report My Ex with the headline, Business Consultant Samuel Mann, MBA, is a psycho rapist pedophile, followed by a similar post on Ripoff Report, and it goes on and on and on. In total, the allegations span the first 4 pages of Google search results for Sam's name. Any positive information about him, including endorsements from clients, was now buried further back in Google than anyone would typically look. Alarmed, Sam defends himself. Sarah, this is literally unbelievable. I have no idea why this is happening. You've been working with me for over 10 years. You know none of this is true. She says, I'm sorry, Sam. It doesn't matter if it's not true. It's all over the internet. It looks bad for our company to be associated with you. And our lawyers say it makes us vulnerable. We have to cut ties with you. And with that, Sam suddenly loses his biggest client, a relationship that took a decade to build and was continuing to grow. Hundreds of thousands of dollars in annual revenue, gone. Literally, just the day before, business was going wonderfully. Sam hangs up, bewildered and in disbelief. As soon as he puts his phone down, it begins ringing again. This time, the caller's name appears on the caller ID. It's Sam's second biggest client. You're probably thinking at this point, wow, yeah, that's powerful. And it'd be awesome to destroy a man by ruining his reputation across the internet. But I don't have the resources to do that. Yet you do. That's the beauty and genius of this method. With as little as an internet connection and minutes of your time, you can destroy a man worldwide overnight. Certain types of media, such as complaint websites and Google search engines, are key to enabling the destroy a man now online method. Nonetheless, to maximize results, it's still important to tailor all three fundamentals, beginning with allegations. So, crafting allegations. Now, keep in mind that the allegations you craft for the D.A.M.N online method will be presented as listings on internet search engine page results. The results you see when you search for something through Google or Bing. For example, here are just some of the many real listings, crafted allegations that Google serves up at the time of this writing, January 4th, 2018, for the name Darren Ambler, who apparently has been a target of the D.A.M.N online method. Darren Scott Ambler, New Jersey, stalker, predator. April 3rd, 2017, Darren Scott Ambler resides in the Delaware section of southern New Jersey. Darren Ambler is a pharmacist by trade and is the sneakiest liar sex addict. Darren Ambler, pervert. I mean, it just goes on and on, you guys. May 20th, 2017, Darren Ambler is a 39-year-old sex addict, pervert, con artist, liar, internet addict, and former drug addict. Darren is dangerous because he really believes there's nothing wrong with him and that everyone else is either crazy or out to get him. More, it goes on. Darren Ambler, New Jersey, 2016. Please stop Darren Ambler. He's a womanizer, con man, cheater, liar. Darren Ambler, Riverside. He's a cheater. 2017, November 4th, Darren Ambler, Riverside, New Jersey. He's now on Hey Cheater. Darren Ambler is sick, mentally ill, sociopath. It continues. Beware, stay away from this mentally ill sex pervert. In New Jersey, sociopath, liar, Darren Ambler. I mean, it just goes on and on. 2017, Darren Ambler is known womanizer, mentally ill sociopath who was addicted to sex. You'll notice from these rudimentary examples that with each SERP listing, crafted allegations begins with a post title or headline that has a web address underneath and a snippet that provides a sample of the content. We'll talk about how and where the post allegations online in the media section of this chapter. But first, it's important to highlight what makes a crafted allegation work best for the search engine listings and for our D.A.M.N purposes. Although this is crazy to read, man, because I'm thinking of my sons right now. Anyway, we'll talk about that in a second. Although formats vary somewhat, most of the websites you'll be leveraging will require your allegation post to have title and content. Above all, both the title and content need to name the am in D.A.M.N, a man. That's AM stands for a man. In other words, they should clearly identify in multiple ways the man you seek to destroy. If the man has a relatively unique name, that's great. The search results Google returns will likely refer to him. But if the man has a common name, such as Joe Smith, Search engines may return some results you didn't craft, which can get in the way. In either case, it's best to make the post title and content as specific as possible, including a man's full name and any titles he has, like if he's a doctor or a pilot or a president. Credentials that he has, like MD or MBA or PhD, and affiliations, businesses or organizations, along with other identifying information such as his address, his phone number, his age. For instance, Dr. Joe Allen, MD, ENT specialist, 40 years old at Buffalo General Hospital, phone number, address, is far better than just writing Joe Smith. The more identifying information you include, the easier it is for Google to serve up allegations about the specific man you're targeting. And let's not forget about the power of photos. Pictures are worth 1,000 words, as the saying goes, and Google appears to agree, since it provides images related to search queries near the top of their search results. Thankfully, many of the websites you'll be using allow you to include pictures with your posted allegations. To maintain your anonymity, to remain anonymous, you can use pictures of the man that are already public, like ones posted on his social media profiles or other places online. Example, copy and paste them from Facebook, LinkedIn, and other websites. Next, in order to attract the proper attention, the post title and content you craft need to include scandalous allegations about the man victimizing others by violating legal or ethical standards. Anything shocking can work, but crimes of a sexual and violent nature against women or children seem to work the best. This is sick. A few examples include sexual assault or rape, physical assault, beating on women, and pedophilia. Other vices such as alcoholism and drug abuse can also work, but appear less effective, perhaps because victims are less apparent. Either way, both approaches are even more effective when phrased as helpful warnings to the public, most likely because they appeal to authorities, guardian and savior role by implying that weak people are presently at risk. For example, a post title could read as follows: warning, all women beware of this rapist, Dr. Joe A. Smith, medical doctor, ENT specialist. Further, while the post content requires more detail, it needs to only be about a paragraph in length for search engines to detect it, index it, and rank it highly in their SERPs. Nevertheless, longer content is typically better in the eyes of search engines. As always, it's helpful to keep the fundamentals in mind and ask yourself, what will get the attention of Mary Media and author authority? As you can probably guess, crafting stories, faking and making up stories, or sharing anecdotes with allegations chock full of scandalous details, sex, violence, victims, and potential victims work well. While most people won't actually click on the listings, seeing the post title and snippet is enough. Exactly, Mr. Awesome. What up, bro? It's good to see you. Search engines appear to rank listings linked to voluminous content higher in search results. And that's important because we want the public media and authorities to notice them. Everybody, let's give a shout out real quick. How do I do this? Am I on the right screen? Go here. Sir, yes. Shout out to Alvin O for re-upping or joining the SR Army. Sir, yes, sir. My man, I appreciate you being here. Everybody, throw your ones up for Alvin O joining the Army. I think Alvin was a member already. So if he hadn't, he just re-upped, or he just hit an anniversary, or he just joined. Nevertheless, everybody salute. Sir, yes, sir. My man, Alvin O. Appreciate you, bro. Let's continue. Where did I leave off at? Searches. Also, it's obviously best to make the allegations anonymously if you want to protect yourself from any negative repercussions. You can refer to yourself simply as "quote unquote" a victim. You don't got to put you don't got to put your real name. This woman is teaching women. You don't have to say who you are. You can just make it up and say you're just a victim or a friend of a victim in your post. You can also help maintain anonymity. Okay, anonymity. You know, as good as I can read, there's some words I can't. You know, do you realize, sidebar, do you guys realize I still at age 50 and a half cannot spell what's the word? It's not conceive. It's I'm having a brain fart. I'll come back to you guys. Let's continue. It's obviously best to make allegations anonymously if you want to protect yourself from any negative repercussions. You can refer to yourself simply as a victim or a friend of a victim in your posts. You can also help maintain anonymity by using a public internet connection, like going to the library or some shit, like at a cafe or a hotel lobby or a virtual private network connection, if you're familiar with how that works, to mask your home IP address. Further, some of the websites you'll be leveraging may ask you to register with a username and or email address. You can still guard your anonymity. However, by creating a generic username like Karma Princess and throw away email account through Yahoo, Gorilla Mail, Hotmail, and the like, right? So it'll be like Karma Princess 321 at Hotmail. Frankly, the websites do not seem to care who is actually posting. That's crazy. Additionally, although it's important to make the allegations scandalous, it's counterproductive to go overboard and make them ridiculous. For example, an allegation stating he's a doctor who rapes patients is enough to do serious and lasting damage, whereas he's a doctor who drinks 20 bottles of wine per week, smokes crack, hires prostitutes, and rapes his patients. You don't got to write all that extra shit, I guess she's telling people. Sounds over the top and could undermine the credibility of your claims and lose authority's interest. Moreover, the D.A.M.N online method relies on multiple allegation postings across the internet to get the attention of search engines and work most effectively. Because internet search engines tend to ignore duplicate content, you'll need to craft various written versions of your allegations to be posted on different websites. However, the versions don't have to vary much. Changing a few words and moving some sentences around should suffice. Here are 3 examples. Version 1, warning, sexual predator, Dr. Joe Allen Smith. I'm a former patient of Dr. Joe, and I'm posting my experience here to protect other victims from what happened to me. He works at the hospital in Buffalo and lives at 321 Sweet Home Road in Amherst, New York. While examining me from an ear infection, he repeatedly touched my breasts. He even said he was excited to see me while gesturing towards his crotch. I could see his erection through his pants. He also kept insisting I see him outside the office no matter how many times I tried to say no to dating him. I was violated and harassed, and I don't feel safe knowing he has my personal information. Why does Buffalo General Hospital allow this sexual harassment and assault? I heard that Dr. Joe Smith does it to other patients too. Don't trust Joe Allen Smith. That's version 1. Version 2 is just as nasty. Warning, beware, 40-year-old pervert doctor. Warning, version 3, public service announcements. Anyways, I'm not going to read that bullshit. Finally, periodically posting different versions of allegations like the examples just shown to websites over time can help keep scandalous listings for the man you're targeting at the top of Google search results. That's what they were doing. That's why the years were so far apart. Had some from 2016, had some from 2000, many of them from 2017 in different months, and one from 2018 in those examples that we did. So periodically posting different versions of the allegations to websites over time can keep scandalous listings for the man you're targeting at the top of the Google search results. As a As few as one post per week on a website, just 10 minutes of your time is enough to keep your allegations fresh and trending in Google headlines indefinitely. Now, let's move on to discussing the websites where you can post the allegations you've crafted. Leveraging media. What up, Dub Will? Good to see you, bro. As you know from chapter 1, it's difficult to damn without Mary Media's help. This is especially true for the damn online method because it relies on help from specific types of media, mainly websites and Google search engine. Complaint websites are the most crucial type of website to leverage for the D.A.M.N online method. You've probably come across them while searching online for a business or product review. But if you're not already familiar with them, they depict themselves as websites for people to voice opinions and share their experiences publicly. Basically, they make it free and easy for people to post their reviews and complaints on the internet for all to see. Examples of complaint websites include the infamous and long-standing Ripoff Report, along with Complaints Board and Pissed Consumer. In addition to websites like these that are geared to attract consumer complaints, there are also seemingly endless number of dating and relationship complaint websites such as Report My Ex, Beware, and Cheaters and Homewreckers, where you can easily post allegations for your convenience. Here's a list of over 50 complaint websites available at the time of this writing. Everybody, Stephen Day is back in the house.
Sir, yes, sir.
Let's give a salute to Stephen Day. Stephen was already a member. Maybe he's renewing. Maybe he's just added back. I don't know. But shout out to Stephen Day. Everybody give him a salute.
Sir, yes, sir.
And a number one. I appreciate you, Stephen. What's up, bro? Glad to be back. I'm glad you're here, man. Yeah, we getting started. I'm doing the Rich People Read this week. And then next week we'll be firing up the Check This Out and the Rich People Read. And then the week after that, we'll be firing up High Value Shan shows, Rich People Read, and Check This Out. And then, of course, there's all the other shows that surround that, like Be a Better Man, Be a Better Woman, what's the show? Not Shanism, because the Shanisms go up automatically. I'm talking about this is Mr. Shannon give you a nugget of raw wisdom to help this is Mr. Shannon giving you a nugget of raw wisdom to help you do better and be better. Those are on Sundays. So I'm glad to have you back, Stephen. It's good to see you, bro.
Sir, yes, sir.
This is a full list of about 50 or so websites that are active right now that are just letting you register cheaters, I guess. This is fucking disgusting. Anyways, and you know it's not disgusting if it's true. Let me be clear. If you're a fucking pervert and a pig and the allegations are true, then rightfully so. But the fact that women can destroy a man with just an allegation and a fake name is crazy to me. And it doesn't really stick when men try to do it to women. It has to be women and children. A man doing it to women and children, he's fucked. But if a woman did this shit, it's no big deal. It's just she's innocent. Women can't hurt men. That's how they look at it. It's crazy. These websites profit tremendously from using public complaints as a legal form of extortion. As alluded to in chapter 1, media of this kind shields themselves from legal representation by attesting that they do not create the content published on their websites. Rather, they are just providing a forum for people to convey it. In that regard, complaint websites can hide behind free speech laws and other statutes pertaining to freedom of expression on the internet, such as the Communications Decency Act, Section 230. Similarly, many complaint websites actually promote the fact that they do not monitor, censor, or verify the content posted on their platform, saying they are providing an open forum, while at the same time absolving themselves of responsibility for said content. What invariably happens, however, and what these websites bank on, is that users post complaints that damage reputations and result in substantial losses for people and businesses. Then The website refuses to remove the complaint unless they're paid to do so. And the payment they demand for removal is exorbitant, ranging from hundreds to thousands of dollars per post. Moreover, many of these websites make it exceedingly easy to proliferate complaints across the internet by offering users the ability to instantly publish copies of their complaints on multiple affiliated websites. They want your post to appear everywhere online so people will notice them and pay to have them removed. This process is akin to blackmail, fellas. This is blackmail, gentlemen. In other words, by simply clicking a button on a complaint website, the damn allegation it took you only a few minutes to craft is published to numerous affiliate complaint websites across the internet. It's spread out. You publish it at one site and you hit submit and the shit goes out automatically to a whole bunch of different websites where each individual website charges that person to remove it on that individual website. All from one fucking post. In other words, by simply clicking a button on a complaint website, the damn allegation it took you only minutes to craft is published to numerous affiliate complaint websites across the internet, which helps make it possible to destroy a man now worldwide overnight. However, this money-making scheme that capitalizes on free speech, the reach of the internet, and the reputation ravaging could not be successful without the help of internet search engines like the aforementioned Google and Bing. Similar to complaint websites, search engines absolve themselves of responsibility for the search results they serve up by attesting that they do not create the content. Rather, they just convey the information already on the internet. But in true Mary Media style, search engines actually do influence the impact of internet content on the public by choosing which content to promote at the top of their search results. For example, there may be thousands of listings on the internet associated with a search for Dr. Joe Smith, a specialist. Yet the listing on complaint websites seem to be served up first in Google search results for some odd reason. Why do those show up first? How come they aren't just mixed in? They just somehow become number one at the top. This works so well that a complaint posted on Ripoff Report, for instance, a company or a person typically ranks higher in Google search results than the company's website or the person's Facebook profile. The damn complaint beats out his Facebook profile. And Google does deserve special commendation in this regard, as it is the most popular search engine and appears to place a greater priority on serving up scandalous content in comparison to other search engines like Bing. In other words, a search for Dr. Joe A. Smith through Google is more likely to return allegations on complaint websites than the same search conducted through Bing. Moreover, if a person pays a complaint website to remove allegations that appear on the first page of Google search results, Google quickly elevates another complaint website allegation from the lower in the search result rankings to take its place at the top. I've seen allegations ranking on page 3 of Google search results jump overnight to replace allegations removed from page number 1. In this sense, Google themselves seem to operate like a newsstand that places tabloids on the front and center display rack to attract customers, where Bing tends to position credible sources more prominently. She says, make no mistake, however, Bing still does serve up scandalous complaint website listings in its search results, just lower down in their rankings. In addition to complaint websites, social medias like Twitter also play an important role on making the D.A.M.N online method so effective. Once you've posted allegations on complaint websites, social media can be leveraged to draw even more public attention to them. This is an easy posting, you guys. Liking and retweeting or sharing links to allegations you published on complaint websites. Posting something as simple as, wow, look at what people are saying about Joe A. Smith, MD. He's a doctor I was thinking of seeing. I could have been raped. On Twitter, along with links to supporting posts on complaint websites, is enough to broadcast out the allegations to potentially millions of people and increase internet traffic to further elevate listings in search results. And then finally, leveraging the authority. Listen, she's telling women in this ridiculous book, even with your allegations published across the internet and ranking at the top of search engine result pages, it's sometimes necessary to drop them into Arthur Authority's lap, so to speak, to get him to take action. Social media. Now, we learned about Arthur Authority in chapter 1 that we read on Monday. So if you guys are just tuning in, got to go back and listen to the broadcast on Monday. Social media websites like LinkedIn and Facebook are particularly useful in this regard. For example, as LinkedIn profiles are essentially online resumes, they can be used to find information about a man's current and previous places of employment, his professional affiliations, and the names of important people in his professional network, such as his boss or his biggest client. Similar information can be found in Facebook profiles. With that information in hand, you can then message allegations to the most important people, authorities in his networks through social media applications like Facebook Messenger, anonymous emails, or the Contact Us page on his employer's website. Through the same means, you can also provide authorities like the police, the FBI, with links to posts on complaint websites and encourage the police to Google his name and see that it's true. Likewise, you can send similar alert messages to regulatory associations such as the American Medical Association, encouraging them to revoke any licenses or certifications a man has. As illustrated in the vignette about Sam Mann at the beginning of this chapter, when authorities are directly alerted to allegations, there is an implied duty for them to take action, like to terminate employment. Even more in women's favor, Arthur Authority makes it nearly impossible for a man to have any recourse against the D.A.M.N online method. As already mentioned, the media we leverage use authority, the legal system, to shield themselves from repercussions with free speech and internet laws. Similarly, social media giants like Twitter, they fight hard with their attorneys to protect users' rights to express whatever they want. Moreover, if you maintain your anonymity, whom can authorities take action against? They don't even know who did it. They don't even know who posted this shit. It can be impossible to prove who made the allegation on the internet. Besides, as taking legal action is ridiculously expensive and winning defamation cases is notoriously hard, it's usually prohibitively difficult for a man to even fight back. It is difficult, prohibitively, for a man to fight back on what this woman has done. And keep in mind that with the swift loss of income, social support, and so on that typically occurs as a result of Allison allegation, Mary Media, and Arthur Authority's collaboration, most men will not have the resources to even pay for allegation removals from complaint websites, let alone hire a legal team to chase after the accusers. Even if a man did have the money, very few lawyers, courts, and laws are equipped to deal with the new tactics and technology underpinning the Destroy a Man Now online method. The legal system is already far behind the times and too damn slow to catch up. In other words, ladies, there isn't much most men can do to recover from the online D.A.M.N method. That's crazy. That's crazy. Man. It is wild to read this, knowing that there's women out there teaching other women this shit. This is what we talk about on Clubhouse. This is what we talk about on YouTube. That we talk about in these panels where we go and we sit on stages and talk about. Some people think we crazy. And I'm like, yo, how crazy can I? I'm telling you, this is out there. And you know what? The motherfuckers that's calling you crazy is the ones, they know the truth. Here's the thing I want you guys to do. Go to the description of this video. Click the link to download the PDF to your computer or your phone or whatever. And give this to all your young teenage nephews. Give it to your young sons. Give it to your young brothers. They need to read this. They need to watch this broadcast. We're gonna read again. No, we finish up on Monday. We're gonna read again on Friday, and then we're gonna read again on Monday. They need to watch this show. My son just turned 5 Friday. My youngest son just turned 5 Friday, Maverick. His brother Law, he turns 8 in July. So I am tasked with protecting these men, these boys, until they're men. In fact, I'm tasked with protecting them for the rest of my life. Can you imagine your young son, innocent, happy, and because he rejected some girl who wanted him, because some chick was interested in him and he was like, no, I'm not interested in you, because he declined her advances, that she went online and destroyed your son. Fresh in college, let's say, or fresh out of college, fresh out of high school. What about your older brother or your uncle or your father? Some crazed woman who's obsessed with him decided to destroy him. There's nothing that he can do. Make sure you give this book or this PDF or whatever you want to call it to whoever is in your life that matters to you, so they can better prepare themselves than being blindsided by the craziness of some motherfuckers. Because this woman wrote this book to help other women destroy men, even if it's unfounded and false. It's crazy. And have you guys all seen, what was the name of that movie you guys remember with Lynn Whitfield and Martin Lawrence? And she was crazy. She beat herself up. It wasn't. What's love got to do with it? What's the name of that movie? Somebody put it in the chat. Lynn Whitfield and Martin Lawrence. And she was beating herself up and hitting herself in the head with like a bag of fucking rocks and shit. And she stuck a knife in his birthday cake. Y'all remember the name of that movie? And she was crazy as fuck because she wouldn't get with him. I can't remember the name. It's gonna come to somebody. Put it in the chat for me. Go watch that movie. We should start up with the movie of the week again. That's so taxing to me though. But the movie of the week, where we watch movies for a thin line between love and hate. Thank you, Dub Will. Everybody go watch the movie, A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. Go watch that movie, you guys, to understand. She probably wrote this book. She wrote the book, or she's damn sure. I mean, come on, you guys. Pass this out to every young man that you know. It's important that they're well equipped. I appreciate you guys being here. Yep. Everybody here. Everybody knows that. Dub, Thomas, Mark, Sheed, The Feminine Bad Girl. Y'all know that movie. Go watch it again. Get a refresher course. Ladies, the reason why I'm reading this to you is because I do not want you to do this shit. Do not be a crazy bitch. We need allies to fight against the crazy bitches. Ladies, I need sane, emotionally stable, rational women to fight the good fight with us good men against crazy bitches. Fellas, I need you to be aware and equipped to fight against crazy motherfuckers. It's important, man. It's happening. All right. I appreciate you guys. Please join, subscribe to the channel, like this video, join the army. We have discussion for everyone at Sidebar. I don't remember my outro. It's been 7 months. My name is Mr. Shannon. Thank you for reading along with us. Remember, reading is the way to expand your mind and your bank account. And you, my friends, are dismissed.
Yeah. Escucha. Mío en tu habitación, solo los 2 segundos que hay que detener. Porque si no siento tu voz o tu olor, te extraño y te quiero ver. Quiero ver. Tanto me falta. Todas esas noches tan soñadas. Que me levantes a mirada. Tú tienes pinta de indicada. Me haces falta, bebé. Dime qué tengo que hacer pa' tenerte de una vez, pa' no poderte perder. Dulce, eres mi bombón. Te quiero melocotón. Por ti corro un maratón. Solo de la dirección. Tú y yo, queriendo más amor. Pa' mí no es suficiente. Yo quiero tu calor. Tú y yo, con esa conexión. Somos lo que la gente no ha visto de los dos. Tanto me falta. Todas esas noches tan soñadas. Que me levantes a mirada. Tú tienes pinta de indicada. Mira, somos perfectos. Es algo indiscutible. Mi estilo y tu estilo no están disponibles. Solo soy sensible cuando te tengo porque eres irresistible. Tus labios combinan con tus ojos. Porque eres tan pretty que hasta yo de eso miento. Chica, necesito mis anteojos. Quiero verte en noche hermosa de todos modos. Tú y yo, queriendo más amor. A mí no es suficiente. Yo quiero tu calor. Tú y yo, con esa conexión. Somos lo que la gente no ha visto de los dos. Tanto me falta. Todas esas noches tan soñadas. Que me levantes a mirada. Tú tienes pinta de indicada. Tanto me falta. Todas esas noches tan soñadas. Que me levantes a mirada. Tú tienes pinta de indicada.